is it for today. So I'm going to start a brief summary of what we saw here in this session right now. So we started our session with the SP 500 and also took the chance to remind the great interview my friend Dale Pinkert had with Ron Meisel today on the LAR. Ron Meisel, I met him personally. He's one of the fathers of the Canadian Society of Tech Analysts. I had the chance to meet him in September last year, and I'm going to show a picture next tomorrow, maybe just as a proof. We spoke about this SP 500 market. We say that triple top are very, very rare, and we're going to see soon new highs. This market can move into 2217 and 2400, and I believe this market can make it in 2500 before this market cycle is completed. We celebrated, and we were very happy and cheerful, and we celebrated our target 1660 for silver. This market has exceeded any expectations, and he made much more than what we asked for, and he moved above that 1660 and is now moving into its second target at 1750, which might touch somewhere even this week. All right, and congrats to all of you who stayed with this trade, which took 36 days here from its inception around this area 1480, retested again at the beginning of April, and then in a number of just a handful of days here we saw move higher, consolidation of a few days, continuation higher in extension. This market is beautifully moving in extension, and if you want to know what's going to happen next, you can tune in on the live video FX Street Tokyo room, and we will talk more about this, and we will try to add to this opportunity. We then spoke a little bit about the dollar index, which is a very, very critical juncture here, still at that critical juncture that we identified last week. It's not a case that this market just reacted at this level. Of course, some people might invoke previous lows, but the reality is that there is a very clear weekly area of potential participation that has been tested 6 times, and now it's been challenged. What happens if the market goes below 92.65? You kiss goodbye the dollar index, which has been in a sequence of lower lows and lower highs. I'm sorry to say that, these guys, but we have to be objective to be, if you want to be traders, okay? And this breaks my heart, but I have to say this. If that price goes below 92.65, it's going to be very, very difficult time for the dollar index, which would actually could create an opportunity for the euro dollar to move into that 2030 that we have mentioned since some time. We know that the weeklies on the euro dollar are not willing to push this price lower. They want to push this price higher into 122.30, and that's where we could see this market moving to. We also mentioned the US dollar Japanese yen, and we say that this market has reacted to that 109.30 level again. The current move and behavior and dynamics in price of the US dollar would suggest a move lower in the dollar index, but we know that the only good predictor for the dollar index is the euro dollar because of the way the dollar index is composed. And then we commented very quickly on the US dollar Canadian dollar, saying that there is no need to worry about this profit taking happening at that first target of the inner move. This market can move well into that 124.80, which we mentioned yesterday as the next target for this market. And finally, we touched on the pound versus Japanese yen. This market has tested the level that we gave 1 week ago, 157.68. And if he keeps above 156.49, we can see higher price, potentially challenging the 159.16. If that happens, the weeklies have won, and this market is going to offer new opportunities to trade long. If that's not that level is not respected and the price moves lower, the next level we have to watch is the 155.52. And finally, the pound versus US dollar has been moving laterally for weeks, days and weeks here, and now it has given the first proof today that this market can actually continue in moves higher. Next target for this market is 145.80. All right, so I hope you enjoyed the show, and if you did, what I'm asking you, if you could tweet about the show, I would really appreciate that. And also, if you want or know anyone who wants to join the FibStalker Metals Coaching Program, which is at its fourth edition now, and you want to join and get to learn the technique I use in my own trading, part result of my own research, consider joining the FibStalker Metals Coaching Program, which is a quality coaching, high performance program where I coach students. Mind that it's not a course, it's a coaching program. So I take my students by hand, and I think that I can say that I produce some very good results. Of course, everybody comes with a different background, different time and experience, and of course to get the benefits of the course, you might require months, sometimes weeks, sometimes months. But I have students picking up in a few weeks, other picking up in few months, and others still working on it. But it is also how you are built and whether you are capable of trading levels like this, right? When they happen, that's of course that's not the best example, but if you are capable of taking counter trend trade on top of this level using procedural technique for timing, then this style of trading might be for you. All right, so thanks a lot for joining in today. I hope you appreciated the show and the levels and the levels that we are foreseeing here for the future. If you like what you see, please tweet about it, and I'll thank you very much. So have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye now.